Plexus Slim is an amazing, all-natural weight loss product that has captured the attention of thousands of people. We sat down with David Brown, co-developer of Plexus Slim, to find out what makes it work so well.
Welcome and thank you for joining us. I'm here today with one of the developers of Plexus Slim, David Brown. David, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you, Corinne. It's a pleasure to be here.
We're going to be talking about Plexus Slim, a new health product. David, could you start us out by giving us some background on the product? How and why was this product developed?
You bet, I'd be happy to. Let me talk about the why first. There's a couple of pressing health issues that we as North Americans are facing now. In fact, statistics show when it comes to being overweight, over 30% of us are now clinically obese, and over 50% of us are carrying around excess weight. And also closely related to that is another condition which has reached epidemic proportions, and that is diabetes, or what we call pre-diabetic symptoms. In fact, the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, has estimated that when this generation, people who are currently in their 20s and 30s, reach their 40s and 50s, 1 out of every 3 people is going to be diagnosed with either type 1 or type 2 diabetes, or at the very least, diabetic-like symptoms. So it really has reached epidemic proportions. So that is what led us into developing this product. Originally, we were working on a product that was directed at type 2 diabetics. It was a thick, syrupy product, and we were giving it to type 2 diabetics, and if they took 2 or 3 tablespoons a day, it was designed to help their pancreas function better. It was designed basically to help them help take them off of their insulin dependency, or lessen their insulin dependency. And as we began testing this with a group of type 2 diabetics, it began to work, and we saw some pretty wonderful things happen with these people. Because one of the key triggers for type 2 diabetes is excess weight, our test subjects had excess weight. Some of them had only 10 or 15 pounds, some of them had 80 pounds or more that they had to lose. And as they were taking the product, they began to shed this excess weight. Well, as we got closer and closer to marketing this product, it became evident that we'd have to get FDA approval for it. And I don't know how much you know about the FDA, but that's a very timely process, a very time-consuming process, and a very costly process as well. So we decided that while we were waiting for that process to be completed, we would take that product, break it down, and identify the components that were causing the weight loss to occur. Now, it took quite a bit of work, but we took it to the lab, had them do quite a bit of work for us and break it down, and we were successful in identifying those compounds. So what we did is we then took that product, Corinne, and put it into a powder form, and then put it into a stick pack, and that's what we have today, is Plexus Slim in a stick pack product, and it's very easy to take. In fact, what I'd like to do is I'm going to give you a bottle of water here, and if you don't mind, go ahead and tear open the pack, pour it into the bottle, shake it up, and try it for yourself.
Oh, I'd be happy to try a sample. Thank you so much. Now, would you mind explaining some of these results and health benefits that people are receiving from the Plexus Slim?
You bet. Well, one of the most obvious results right away, of course, is people were experiencing some weight loss with it. But there's been other benefits. In fact, a lot of these benefits were the same benefits that our diabetic group was experiencing with the original product, and those benefits seem to carry over to this product. People have reported to us that if they have high blood sugar, it starts lowering that high blood sugar. It starts balancing out the blood sugar insulin. Other people have reported to us that they sleep better at night when they take this product. Other people report that stress, it seems to reduce their stress. Other people, clarity of thought. A lot of people report that they have better energy through the day, not a high or a buzz feeling, but just good sustained energy. You know, a lot of times about 1 or 2 in the afternoon, we start getting kind of comatose, if you will, and drowsy, and people who take this product report that they aren't experiencing that anymore.
Now, David, I must say I'm very impressed with the flavor. How did you possibly manage to sweeten this product and keep it still natural?
We spent a lot of time and effort with this product to get it to a nice, refreshing taste, a light taste that people can drink every day and not get tired of it. What we've done is we sweeten it, for example, with stevia, which is a non-sugar sweetener. It's a plant leaf extract, And what it does is it also, when people use that, it doesn't cause a blood sugar spike, such as taking sugar or something like that. So it's a natural plant extract, and we put a little bit of Lohan fruit extract in there as well. And the combination of the two created a nice sweetness for the product. For the flavoring, the particular flavor that you're tasting right now is a cherry pomegranate flavoring. And we use natural cherry and pomegranate flavors in it as well. This product is all natural. There's no artificial sweeteners, no artificial colorings or flavorings. In fact, what it is the active ingredients are a combination of natural plant extracts.
So we talk about it being natural, so would that mean this product is also safe?
That's a good question, too. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This product, being made from these natural plant extracts, it has no stimulants in it. There's no caffeine. There's no mahuang, no ephedra.
That's great.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, this product is so safe that even children can take it, teenagers can take it. We've worked with all different age groups in the testing. Nobody reported ill side effects. It's even safe to take if you're a lactating mother or an expectant mother. You can take the product. Of course, you always want to check with your healthcare professional before starting this or any other kind of supplement. But in our testing, we have found no ill side effects there as far as, creating a conflict or a problem with people. So it is completely safe.
Now, when could a person start seeing results from taking Plexus Slim?
That's one of the most common questions we get. It depends on what benefit you're looking for with the product. For example, if you're using the product for the fat loss, to get rid of that excess fat, usually it's about a 2 to 3 week process. This is a very subtle product. Instead of forcing the body to lose weight, it works with the body to naturally shed that excess weight. And so most people, and of course everyone's different. I mean, we do have some people who take it and within the first week they're experiencing the fat loss. But a lot of people, it's a 2 to 3 week period. And then they start noticing that, hey, I'm tightening up my belt more. My dress, my clothing is starting to feel loose, that type of thing. They may not even experience actual weight loss on the scale, but they do start experiencing the loss of the excess fatty tissue. So 2 to 3 weeks, and most people start experiencing that type of benefit. Now, the other benefits, like the balancing of blood sugar, that type of thing, usually people experience those within a few days. We have diabetics who are taking this, and they, of course, monitor their blood sugar constantly, and they're tickled pink because many of them are, within a few days, are starting to cut back on their insulin consumption.
That's fabulous.
It is. It's really neat. People, as far as the lowering of stress, they recognize that within a few days, the better sleeping within a few days, the curbing of the appetite, and the healthier eating habits, usually within a few days as well.
And how much should a person take, and when should they take it?
Another good question, Corinne. Typically, a person would just take 1 ball a day, 1 stick pack a day, and that's great. Now, some people...
I have my 1 serving for the day.
That's right. You've got your serving for the day. Now, some people who maybe have a difficult time keeping the weight off. It's very easy for them to put on weight, and once they put it on, it's very hard to get it back off. They may want to take a couple of stick packs a day, but most people, one bottle a day will do it. And that's another strength of this product is if you're on a weight loss program, a lot of weight loss programs either involve what we call deprivation, so you're starving yourself, you're doing some kind of liquid diet and you're feeling deprived, or you have to combine it with a lot of exercise and that kind of thing. In other words, it can be kind of a difficult regimen for a person to follow, and eventually they fall off the wagon because it is too hard to maintain on a long-term basis. The beauty of Plexus Slim is there is no wagon to fall off of. You drink a bottle a day and that's it. You can take this product and you don't have to modify your lifestyle. You don't have to do the exercise or that type of thing. Obviously, if you did, it will help the product work better, but, and it's a healthy thing to do. But if you don't, you'll find that you'll still experience the benefits of the product.
If someone is taking the product for fat loss, can they continue to take the product after they've achieved their goal just for maintenance?
Yes, they can actually. That's another nice thing about this product. Because it's not a thermogenic, because it doesn't have all the stimulants and that type of thing, it's not forcing your body to burn tissue. Some thermogenic products out there force your body to burn tissue, and while it's true, you're going to burn off fatty tissue, you'll also be burning tissue you don't want to burn, lean tissue, muscle tissue, that type of thing. This product does not do that. It just helps your body naturally shed the excess fatty tissue stores. Once the body gets rid of those fatty tissue stores, you can continue to drink it. You're not going to burn off tissue you don't want to burn. In fact, we have a lot of people who take this product who don't even have any weight to lose. They're taking it strictly for the other health benefits, to balance out blood sugar, to help with cholesterol levels, to help with sleep and stress, and that type of thing.
Now, does the product have any contraindications or interfere with medications or any other supplements?
It doesn't. In fact, some of the key ingredients in this product have actually been clinically tested in Europe for over 2 years now on literally thousands of people. There's been very extensive testing done, and this product has proven itself to not conflict with any prescriptions, any medications, those types of things. Very, very safe to take. It will not conflict with other supplements a person might be taking. It's extremely safe that way.
Well, we are out of time, but we'd really like to thank David for sharing this new health product with us and all the exciting new benefits that come along with the Plexus Slim. I know that this will become one of my new favorite daily drinks.
That's great. Thank you, Corinne.
For more information, contact the Plexus Slim ambassador who directed you to this video.